another episode of York and Spoon. I'm Jenelle York, your vegan punk pinup, and this week I have a very special guest back with us. If you didn't see our video last week, go back and watch our Mexican spiced hot cocoa mix. But this week, I have Kissable Kandie back and we're gonna make you an appetizer. So if you didn't get to hear about her last week, we know each other through the pinup community and you've been modeling for 7 years, is that correct? Yes,
that's correct.
She's had over 20 publications and I know she's had some covers as well.
Yes.
So if you want to see some beautiful photos, go look in the description below and find all of her social media. So, it's almost Christmas time, and I don't know about you, but I have a lot of potlucks around Christmas time.
Definitely.
At work and with family, gatherings everywhere. So today what we're going to show you is a perfect dish for that kind of setting. So I'm going to start by having Kandie mash up. We have 1 can of rinsed and drained chickpeas. So while she does that, I'm going to show you what we're going to use as our base. So I have here some little cucumber rounds that I've already prepared, but I want to show you, we're going to cut these in about 1/2 inch thick slices. They're going to be little bowls. So once you've cut them, I use the small side of a melon baller, and you want to press down gently, not all the way through the bottom, and just scoop out a little bit of the center. So we just want to make sure that we don't scoop all the way through or our filling is going to fall right through the bottom. And we'll go ahead and finish the rest of these. These are so cute. The cucumber gives it a nice little crunch. We're going to have kind of a creamy filling to put inside. So what we're making today is a mock tuna salad, if you want to call it that. It does kind of taste like tuna salad, but if you've never had tuna salad or that doesn't sound appetizing, you can call it chickpea salad. So I'm going to set that aside. And that's looking pretty good there on the mash. So now we're going to add some seasonings. I'll take that from you. So why don't you go ahead and she's going to add for us a 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. So we're using kind of traditional things you might put in your tuna salad. We're going to do a 1/2 teaspoon of mustard powder. You could use some wet mustard here as well in place of some of the mayo we're going to use. And then we've got a little onion powder, 1/2 teaspoon of that as well, just to give it an extra layer of flavor. And then this is kelp powder. So if you don't have granulated kelp, it is a product you might not be familiar with, but it really does give it kind of that oceany taste. And it's great for you. It's got a lot of vitamins and minerals. So I think that I probably got this at a natural market, but it's little tiny flakes. And I use this in place of salt because it does have some natural sodium. If you don't have this, I would add about a 1/2 teaspoon of salt to this recipe. Looks good. So now I'm going to add our mayo. Have you had this before?
I have.
Yeah, so we were talking about this. Just Mayo brand is one of my favorites. So it is an egg-free mayo. And I don't have an amount to call for. I may have put more than I want to, actually. Let's find out. I just add it until it's the right consistency. So we want this to be moist, but not too much, so.
It smells delicious already.
Yeah, it does. We were talking about once the camera's done rolling, we're gonna chow in. Perfect, it does smell great. Okay, another option for this recipe that I think just would complement the flavors would be to add some fresh dill in here as well. So we're gonna take a spoon and just add this, and after I add this I'll have Kandie garnish these for us a little bit, but we're not going to fit very much in each one. We just want kind of a little scoop right in the little bowl, and these are the perfect little appetizer. You can make them up ahead of time and just wrap up your plate and bring it wherever you're going. All right, so then we'll garnish these with just some sliced celery. So some people like to put celery inside their chickpea salad. I like to put it just on top for an extra layer of crunch and keep that filling nice and creamy. Looks so good. And also adds a nice pop of green on top as well. So here you have, yeah, we're ready to party. We've got our mock chickpea or mock tuna chickpea salad in cucumber rounds. Of course, you fill them all. And this is perfect for your holiday party. So Hope you are having a wonderful holiday season, and thank you again, Kandie, for coming on the show today.
Thanks for having me, guys.